first down for this offense. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Good to find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Looking to throw it again. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's right out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Crosses midfield. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here. on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just steamrolling his way through. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Bro, what the freak, dog?
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The offense set for a first down play. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock, right? So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down here for the offense.
Man, what in the freak is going on, bro?
To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Going up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Wants to to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Getting some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he avoids the tackle with the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
What the heck is going on, man?
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the ball will be down just...
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started. Going for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Pressure coming. Makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage? I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I love to see this when I'm a defensive guy. Why? Because they know they can't line up and punch me in the mouth and score a touchdown. They got to do something a little bit different. And guess what? We were ready for that too.
Touch pass on the line. And he will take it in.
They don't want to win this one.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, they'll take to the air. Trying to get to it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're bringing heat. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You've got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And here. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
The defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field.
fourth down. They'll pass for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking to move it through the air. Buying some time. He'll throw one to his right. And the pass hits. Picked off. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're
Afterburner's coming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play. Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it accurate enough. Throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision drive for them.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Not a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Quarterback will audible. Wide out in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to go up top. Coming after it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity. Because first and second down, ugly. And they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Might be looking to run. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Herd. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Touchdown! They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling away. Trying to move. Oh, the ball squirts out. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's back to throw on second down. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On third down, going up top. He's right on target. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they're dragging. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. And I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of